Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cook. Hope you and your family are doing perfectly well. So this video is part of our Onam recipes series, and what we will be cooking today is a Unniyappam. And for those of you who are not aware of what a Unniyappam is, it is a snack or a sweet snack which resembles onda. Let's go and see the ingredients required and the process of making a delicious Onniyappam. To make our Onniyappam, we would require very few ingredients. So the first one is jaggery. So I've diluted jaggery in water. So 500 grams of jaggery in 1 cup of water, and I have 350 grams of rice flour, about 150 grams of rava or suji, or also called as semolina, and I have about 12 cardamom, say about 1 tablespoon of black till, about 50 to 60 grams of chopped coconuts, and I have 4 robusta banana. So this is a regular size banana, so I have 4. If they are smaller ones, you could have 6 of them for this. And I have a little bit of cooking soda. So these are the ingredients that we would require, and we will be using oil to deep fry them. Now let's go into the process of preparing the Unniyappam. Now to get started with the process of making the batter for our Unniyappam, I have a vessel on the stove into which I will pour in our diluted jaggery. So we'll wait for this diluted jaggery to get a little hot, and then we'll have to lower the flame. Now that the jaggery is hot, we will start adding our powders. So I'll add our 350 grams of rice flour. You have to ensure that there are no lumps. After the rice flour, we can add our 150 gram of rava or semolina. Let's mix this well, ensuring that we have no lumps at all. One tip to remember is not to increase your flame at all, and keep it at low flame throughout. So once you're done mixing the rice flour and rava well without any lumps, now we can add our banana. So what I've done to the banana is I put it in the mixer and ground it into a paste. So something of this consistency without any pieces in it. Now we can mix the banana also well with our initial mixture. After the banana has been mixed well into our mixture, so now what we have here is diluted jaggery of 500 grams, 350 grams of rice flour, 150 grams of rava, and we also have 4 bananas that was ground into a paste. To this we will add a little bit of soda, cooking soda. This is less than 1/4 teaspoon, so say almost like a pinch of soda. And the cardamom that we had was ground in the mixer. So what I put in this is 1 tablespoon of sugar and then the cardamom, and ground it into a fine powder. After the cardamom and soda is mixed well, we will add coconuts. So this coconut I had fried in little bit of coconut oil, got it to a nice golden color. And we will also add our till. So this is washed and set aside. So we will add this as well. After all of these are added, we can now turn off the stove, because our rice flour and rava has cooked as well in the same mixture that we have. For our Unniyappam, we need a pouring kind of consistency. This is a little more thicker than what we actually require. So what we will do is add a little bit of milk. So in the same mixer that we had ground the banana, we can pour some milk and pour that into this. So this is a little bit of milk that I'm pouring into this. So you will have to adjust it to get the right consistency. So say about less than half a cup of milk. And I will also add a pinch of salt. Now we can mix all of this well together. So after about 2 to 3 minutes of mixing all of this together, we have the kind of consistency that we require for our Unniyappam. So now we can set this aside for at least 2 hours. More than that is great, but at least 2 hours is required so that the soda can work and it can make the dough more fluffy when you make your Unniyappam. This batter for the Unniyappam that we made was resting for the last 2.5 to 3 hours, and now we can get to cooking it. So to make the Unniyappam, I have this vessel. So into this I will pour in oil. So the measure that you should consider is like about half the depth on each of these holes that we have here. Now that our oil is hot, we can pour in the Unniyappam batter into it. Once you have poured in the batter, we can cover this up and cook it for some time, say about 2 to 3 minutes. After about cooking in the closed pan for 2 to 3 minutes, we can turn sides and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side as well. After the second side has also cooked for about 2 minutes, check if it is done. So you can see that it's brown completely and we can take it off the flame. And another way to check is just poke into it to see if you have any raw dough that oozes out. If not, this is done well. Here is our beautiful golden globes Unniyappam ready. So it is nice and has a mild crisp on the outside because of the rice flour, and inside is nice and juicy. So this was the recipe for our Unniyappam, which is one of the dishes that is served on the Sadhya. So do try it at home and let us know what you feel about this recipe. Wishing you a happy Onam season. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.